Oh shoot, why'd it go there? Let's go to this one. There you go, boom. Oh my god, dude. I am here with Frostyausty. That was so, oh my god, dude. That literally was, wow. They
Dang.
they really messed up the whole intro part because it was just like, oh my god, these guys are just going nuts. But I'm here with Frostyausty. He is an awesome YouTuber with his YouTuber stuff, and he comes out on Twitch too every now and then. Like again, I guess it's based on your schedule.
Yeah, I do Sundays.
Okay, and you are like, dude, the amount of detail that you put into one of the videos for these characters that comes out is like, if you don't know what's going on with the character that shows up in game, wait for him to tell you what the hell what's going on. So it's really just, why do you, okay, so do you stream or do any other videos for any other game? Start with that.
No, now I just do Marvel Strike Force.
Mm.
I've streamed a couple of different games. I played with Marvel Snap a little bit. And when I very first started streaming, I played Cuphead a lot, but Marvel Strike Force is kind of the only thing that kind of has stuck with me.
Yeah, it seems to be that we keep getting stuck together with them, and it's just like, wow, how can we get away? And then we don't, yeah, we try to look away, and nope, can't go nowhere, because, I don't know, the game just says, yay, you want to play, let's play it. And I think it's because of the Marvel characters. We like the Marvel characters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, and
well,
I
and
don't
I
even
don't even
know.
know,
I don't
I
even
don't
know
even
how
know
much
how
it
much
is that because
because
since I started playing, I know, what was it, Marvel Future Revolution came along and everyone's like, this is the Strike Force killer, and then it kind of fell off, and then Marvel Snap came along and everyone's like, this is the Strike Force killer, and then it's like Snap's fun, but I don't think it's done anything to Strike Force.
no, I do see the appeal of Snap. I do, because every match is
It's a
different.
great counter. It's
So
just
it's
really really
always
slow.
something different that's going on
I
with that game.
destroys
But
that.
Strike Force has become just a little stagnant, but we're still here.
Mm-hmm.
However, the game has lasted 5 years, and like, how long have you been playing the game?
Uh, so 700, and I looked it up. 794 days. So it right after Silver Surfer came out.
Oh, did you like the way
Yeah.
he came out, or?
Man, I had no idea what was going on. It was like, because I got there, he had just come out, and I think Kestrel was coming out, and I was just like, I'm level 10.
I mean that. Well, I didn't. I played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes from this, so I had the good. I had a good gist on. All right, turn-based game. This got to be interesting, but compared to Star Wars Galaxy, Strike Force was a little bit more simplified, and it was just straightforward. Here's a few stats that they got compared to Strike Force, compared to Swaga that had like a huge list of stuff you had to think about. But I mean, have you played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes or no?
No, I dig Star Wars quite a bit though. I I found, which this is totally, I guess, part of my thing, and I haven't actually ever, I don't think I've ever actually pointed this out to anybody, but I was reading a comic book and found an ad for Marvel Strike Force, and that's how I started playing.
So wait, so the back of a comic book got you into the game, not online anywhere. The back of some part of a comic book got you going. You know what? You should go play Strike Force.
Yeah, it was in the middle of it was in the middle. It was, I think it was back when Heroes Reborn was running.
Oh,
It was right in the middle of one of the books. I think I probably still have it somewhere, but I saw it and I was like, "Oh, cool, a free." Because I used to play Contest of Champions way back when it first came out. And then I stopped because it's a thing. But I saw that one and it was like, "Oh, it's free, come play!" And so I downloaded it and tried it out.
ooh, yeah. I like I said, I seen Star Wars, but I was like, I don't think they're gonna have as many characters. They're trying to come out with stuff. Oh, they're coming out with movies, great. But I saw Marvel Strike Force, and I'm like, I want to play this because I want to play as the characters.
Yeah.
And it was so much simpler back then. However, we don't really think about how games can evolve, because usually when you buy a video game, there's a beginning, middle, and end. This one keeps going.
It's eternal.
Yes, this one keeps going, and it's just, if compared to when you started to now, what has been like your, I guess, how's your overall rating change from when you started to now?
Well,
Like,
it's kind of tough. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, it's kind of tough because I when I first started, I had no idea what was going on, and Black Order. I came at the end of Black Order's reign of tyranny, more or less.
Oof.
So when I came in, I couldn't do anything in Arena. I couldn't do whatever, and then Kestrel came out, and then almost, we hopped right into more. I don't, Heroes for Hire, things like that, and it was just me just trying to unlock anyone. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Every time there's something that I find frustrating, there's something that like kind of chills me out. Usually it's the community. A lot of people have talked me down off of the ledge a couple of times as far as like, because my thing with Marvel Strike, and it's not something I hear a bunch of people talk about, but it's the subtext. It's the this is how you get the milestones. It's not in the game though. You have to know that, or you have to like see a content creator say it, or you have to read. It wasn't in the original blog post. It was in the updated blog post 3 days after it came out. That's why you didn't get all the points. And that just it kills me.
Marvel Strike Force, when the game was first starting, I think communications was 10 times better. Now these guys will send out a blog post. They won't let nobody know anything about it. It'll just pop up, or they won't say, hey, even the blog post sometimes won't start exactly at the right time. It'll be like, oh, it's delayed for like 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, you knew it was coming. Like, how do you guys not have this prepared? Especially with the amount of money that people like Ceci and Jumpy are spending on this game. But it's like, come on, guys, do better. Just do better for this game.
Another thing that I, since I started doing my YouTube content, I do the according to Scopely, and I use the little blurbs. They're like, hey, this is Captain America World War II. He's from Brooklyn. He did this and this and this. They skip characters now, which they never did. And then as soon as Titania came out, they skipped her, and I was like, what's going on? And now every few characters they skip. So right now, they never came out with like a description for like Quicksilver, Nova, Super Skrull, like a story description, right? They just skipped them. And so the only one we have of the new characters that aren't out yet is Gwenpool from today.
As you can see, communication sucks.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Sucks. and especially if you've never heard of Gwenpool, but you've probably heard of Gwen, and you probably heard of Deadpool or Deathpool, you're going, okay, then I have no idea how, especially if someone's just going, I know some of the characters from the movies or something, or maybe just a little bit for them. They have no idea who she is, so they're just like, boom, here you go, and you're going, oh, that's a cool looking character, but who the hell is she? How do I find out more? And by the time she comes out, these guys will put out a video, maybe, after she's out, and they're like, oh, well, we kind of read something about her. I don't really care. She's kind of got a cool costume. Yay, I'll play with her. Like, kind of defeats the point. You could have hyped her up even more, but then, if you need to find out every now and then, you watch give a nice explanation of what these characters are, because it's like, if you didn't know who they were beforehand, like, okay, I knew very little of Fantomex. Very little. Couldn't tell you basically. I knew he wasn't really that big of a deal, but hey, he's there. And then, well, okay, yeah, who the hell is Kestrel? Kestrel just, that's an exception to the rule. They came out with, we're gonna make up a character, and the only thing I remember is going, we're gonna make sure she gets in the comics. Yeah, crickets. That's what happened. So there was no comic with her. Where the hell is she? We had no idea where. But there's all these other characters that have been coming out, and at your point, you're making videos on it, but you're actually, giving detail on these characters. And it's like, if you have no idea, find him, we'll make sure the links are out there and check it out because he will give you some more detail besides whatever Scopely does, like a generic view of Quicksilver, the video that they put out, like, but it was
Yeah, I
mostly
was gonna
in
ask
game.
you. Yeah, did you watch that today?
I watched it.
Yeah, they usually give, and so that's part of me is just like I like the story of everything. I kind of suck at Marvel Strike Force. If you've ever seen one of my streams, you know this. But I love the story, and so with the videos, they usually try to give a little background. But on the Quicksilver one, they said one thing about him, and it's that he got his powers from the High Evolutionary, and then they just were like, and here's his kit.
Yeah,
That's it.
I think anybody who didn't know about that, they knew, and then they were like, all right, cool. They might go a little bit more. Oh, wait, just skip to the game. Okay, guess they're not really gonna care. Who cares? I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand their logic. I mean, come on, it's a multi-million-dollar company with games that are just got a bunch of money, so you could spend 20 minutes on it. If you don't want to spend 20 minutes on it, there's other people out here that kind of do it already. You might as well pay them to do it, and at least people can go ahead and say, hey, now I know who the hell this is. Especially when Gwenpool comes out. I swear, if they don't come out with a video, if they don't pop up with some type of video explaining where she came from, how she came to be, somebody in chat's going to be asking, dude, how do we find out more? And then we'll end up looking it up and showing something, but then it goes off into tangents. But it's just, where did you come up with the idea to go, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start giving out, some background information of characters that were coming out in Strike Force.
Yeah, so it's actually one of the main reasons I started streaming. I would watch so a friend of mine started streaming, and then he kind of brought me to Twitch, and then I was like, well, I suck at this game, Marvel Strike Force, so I better watch some other people play it and get better. And as they would release new characters, and I mean, I feel like every Marvel Strike Force player probably has that reaction, especially when you know a character, be it from a cartoon or something you used to watch when you were a kid, or the MCU or something like that, and you kind of have that nostalgic resonance, and you're like, oh man, the one off the top of my head is Red Hulk. I was, it's like, oh, Red Hulk, that's so cool. And then, you're watching this content creator that could smash you in any mode in the game, and then they're like, well, I don't know who Red Hulk is, but he looks cool. And that kind of kept happening. And I was just like, well, maybe there's a spot where I could just get on here and I can talk, and maybe people will, want to hear. And I've had some really awesome, because then all the people that come out kind of crawl out from the woodworks, and they're like, oh yeah, I've read comics for this long. Now, what'd you think about this run? You should read these. And it's really fun. It's really cool.
Well, more people want to know about it because they're some characters where you're just like, I don't really care. I'm just gonna play with them. But then there's like, okay, I know I've heard of Red Hulk, but I don't really know how he got started. This could be something interesting to do. Boom, or another character, and then boom, you come out with nice, beautiful, like I gotta say it with nice saying it right. The Great Marvel Strike Force lore subscribe. I mean, because it's just you want to know more about it, but you don't. I mean, there's websites out there that you could look up or whatever, but sometimes, you could trust it, but then it might be 80% true, might be 90% true, but it's rather to have somebody go ahead and give us that entire thing. That way we know exactly what's happening. Oh, thank you, Casey. Thank you, man. Oh my God. Nice going, Ceci. Nice going. Oh, nice going, man. Thanks. Thanks a lot. But so how in depth do you go when you're researching a character?
Well, it depends on the character. Like admittedly, like I didn't when they announced Union Jack, right? I didn't necessarily know who Union Jack. I've seen him, but I didn't know who he was off the top of my head. So I went back, and I'm a big proponent of Marvel Unlimited. So you can actually search. You can search by character and read like different runs and stuff that they're a part of. And the main thing I want to do is I want to try to be as accurate as possible. But then also when I do like notable events and things like that, I try to stick to things that people would be able to pull from, more related a little bit more to the game itself, instead of just kind of pick random things, or something I'm really passionate about. If there's a specific run that I just think is super cool, that's what I tell you. Or if it's something that pertains to the since we just did the whole apocalypse situation for over a year, anytime it had something to do with apocalypse or the Horsemen in general, I would always tie that story in. And it's just to give, I want to make sure that I'm correct, which is why I'm always like, I'm sticking to Marvel 616. I'm not doing any of the other universes or anything like that. So I try to be as detailed as I can, but there's also only so many hours in the day.
So then why do I look like Union Jack?
Yeah, you look like you're like the German Union Jack.
Yeah, so the Zemo over here, why does Union Jack look like me?
Well, there's a whole line of characters that have that kind of pull-over mask. So I think that's just kind of part of the situation.
I saw we saw him, we knew he was coming, but I'm just like, no. Did they really just take the character model? And I'm going, wait, I'm trying to remember Union Jack from the comics. I'm like, I can't place him. I just can't place him, but...
Watermelon.
It was.
Yeah, no, he's not in much. He's not in very many comics. And that's some of the things, especially when they announce the invaders and things like that. They're not that prevalent. Some of them are pretty deep cuts. I would argue that Union Jack's pretty deep cut. And also, they picked the name, right? So this was James Montgomery, and he's the one without superpowers, and then the one immediately after him has superpowers. And it's like, well,
well,
and the one after him fought in World War II. That's my biggest problem with it.
See, now Scopely likes to pick and choose and throw whatever, but then again, they're saying, hey, this is another multiverse or whatever. Boom, 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 boom. We'll use the character as we see fit, which is fine because they're trying to create their own little thing. But then again, it's like, okay, a lot of people don't know who these characters are, especially, well, we all know who Bucky is, but the Bucky from World War II here looks like a Disney princess, and I'm finding it hard to believe that they use the same art. Like, you look at Winter Soldier, and then you look at Bucky, and you go, okay, I see MCU, and then I see Disney, like, just somewhere out of it. Like, dude, where, like, the art department is usually on point. It's just, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know how it goes, man. I don't know why they use a cartoon version of it. And it's like, ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, so, like Nye said, the original Human Torch, most people would assume that, hey, a Human Torch, Fantastic Four. But they don't know about the original Human Torch if they've ever gone that far. And people who've read the comics or something, they'll be like, nah, bro, it's not the first version. Oh, it's the one with maybe it's the one with Chris Evans before the last movie? No, even before that, bro. Way before that. And they're just like, what? Like, there's a lot of, I think, bigger lore characters Marvel Strike Force could bring in. But then again, a majority of the characters out there are like C, D, Z-list characters that I know Scopely will pull in, and we're going to get them anyway. But we need the lore behind them to be like, okay, we want to be invested in these guys to go ahead and play with them, or play with them even more, depending on their kit too. And
yeah,
I don't know about you, but I don't like some of the balancing in this game compared to like what the character does in the comics to what the character does in the game.
Yeah.
Is there any character in the game that you go, oh my god, this is so wrong? This is not this does not add up.
Yeah, oh my god, most of them. There's no reason. Yeah, there's no reason for Super Skrull to be, the Dark Dimension 6 reward, and Kang is just some dude.
Oh.
Right? What was it? To the point, there was a situation on one of my streams where I totally forgot Graviton was in the game. And Graviton is like wicked powerful. Like he's a big deal in the comics. He's a force to be reckoned with. And I just forgot. I said in a feature, I said, this is really cool character. If they could bring them into Marvel Strike Force, it'd be really cool. And then everybody in the chat was just like, "Yeah, you're an idiot. He's in the game. He just sucks."
I mean, he came out at a time where there were certain characters in the game, and then Power Crept hit, and a bunch of characters just got left behind, and they're trying to bring them up. But even when they bring up certain characters, it just doesn't matter. However, I don't want to say Nick Fury is great, but he is definitely better than what he was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
They did a decent job with him, but they won't do... they won't balance other characters, too. Yeah, Rello. He is... The disrespect on Graviton is ridiculous because he is very, very powerful in the comics, yet he just feels like he hits like a wet noodle, so it's not really that great. If there...
He doesn't even hit like a wet noodle.
Yeah, it's just... Oh my god, it's so bad.
Ravager Stitcher will take him.
And that's messed up that a Ravager could do that. You know, a Ravager can knock out Graviton even when they're maxed. When they're maxed, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. If you had to change one character in the game, like if you had to change one character in the game, that was let's say unbalanced incorrectly. If you had to think about it, which character do you think you would change? Because I mean, like a lot of the horsemen are okay, and you know the new ones, the new metas, they're at least they at least got the stats up. But if there was some character that you feel like was left behind, or his rework just didn't live up to the hype, which character do you change?
I feel like for me it's a really obvious answer, and it's Scarlet Witch. Just because she's in a good team, obviously, but she's by far the weakest member of the team. She's borderline useless. Yeah, Scarlet Witch. Yes, Trevor Pinicky. But in the comics, for my comic readers out there, this might be controversial. The Marvel 616 is the main canon storyline. Debatably, she's the reason why it's the Prime Universe. It's because all of the things that she alters in reality, when it seems like it could be a different universe, she makes it canon. Right, so she is one of the main nexus points of the Marvel multiverse, and she's the worst character in her team.
It's very, very sad that she's left like that. That she's basically powerful because of the tags she got. That's it. Everybody else is passive. She gets something, but by herself, nope.
Yeah.
Now Quake, I don't know about Quake. Squirrel Girl's okay. Squirrel Girl's not bad in the game.
Yeah, there's a few like Black Bolt's another big one. I mean, he can decimate a planet by yelling. I best remember the story. House of M. Yeah, no, that's one of the main things I'm talking about with House of M's change. The whole what is it? Kill all mutants or whatever, or there's no more mutants is what she says. All of that's canon. They don't other universe that's the Prime Universe, and then they bring it back, and it's just her effect on the entire multiverse. She's insane.
What about this legendary?
That legendary right there, man.
This legendary, right? This legendary is pretty good.
He's super. Yeah. Well, he's good. He's better now.
He's way better now. But I mean, he was garbage from the time he came out to the time he finally to at least he got to Bionic. But it was just like, oh, but he at least got some sustain. At least got some other stuff with it. I have to congratulate my wife. My wife was just like, here, I'm gonna buy you this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This looks great. This is amazing. I like it. I like it. Well, he's not garbage, but then again, kind of, because you could pull him off of Bionic and throwing Kang for the raids, and you're like, woo, yay, they're okay now. But yeah, Scarlet Witch, I mean, she is amazing in the comics. She is just amazingly just strong. And then you got in game where you're just like, wow.
Yeah, Breeze just said Invisible Woman. In the comics, like canonically, she's like one of the strongest characters, period. And yeah, she in the game she when I first started playing, she was actually sort of formidable, if I recall. Like Fantastic Four was kind of good for like a month, way back when. Uh, but now she's just like some other background character.
Yeah, she's not. Eventually, okay, whenever Fantastic Four comes out, more than likely she'll probably get at least a stat boost. At the least. We're not going to say she'll get a rework, but she might get a stat boost along with the rest of them, which will probably be okay, but they need something to bring themselves back into the meta because their kits are really 2018 for sure. But Invisible Woman, the rest is Fantastic Four could be a nice team. I think Crossbone, well, yeah, if you did, I think they blew up Crossbones just because of the movie and they threw that in there, which was great. It was a cool call out, but I mean, he's like a C or D-list character. He's not really that big of a deal, but just towards certain characters. But they put him on a team with Hydra that's really been going downhill anyway. They really don't have that many big members to begin with. I would like to see Zola in this game.
Ooh.
And that could revitalize it. I don't know if I would want Zemo to be pushed on. Let Zemo stay with whatever he's got. Because he is definitely not a niche character. He can be put on something else and let him go or whatever. And let Red Skull and the rest of them come back and do something to revitalize Hydra. At least give them something to do. Because they're just sitting there just looking like, yeah, Black Bolt doesn't even want to kill us anymore. So we're done. But if there was one character you would like to bring in that could help out a team, who would it be?
Oh God, hold on. Sorry, I got. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Think about it.
No, I don't have to think about it. I know this answer. Listen to me. I wanted Nova to come in to be the fifth for X Factor, and he is on the Nowhere Heist team, which is cool, and we're getting Nova. I love Nova so much. Also, yeah, Rello, Havoc. Havoc's my not mad answer, but when they announced Nova, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But I'm very excited for him, and the release method sounds really cool. I like the whole Scourge thing. I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm very much looking forward to Nova being in the game. But I wanted him to F Nova. I've been waiting for Blade. Yeah, it's fair.
Everybody's waiting for Blade. Well, Blade will probably come out. Blade will probably come out before Fantastic Four, so we might be seeing Blade at some point. But until they actually release or give us a date for when they release the movie for sure, then they'll probably hype it up and we'll probably see it in game. But Nova, especially, he's going to be the second character with battlefield effects. So I really want to see what they're gonna throw at this one. I hope it's not Bleed. I hope it's something else that they throw along that line of it, because right now Red Hulk is ridiculously strong. He is ridiculous. Oh my God, this guy can be at the tiniest sliver of health. And then he snaps off and he's like, boom, you're all dead. I'm going to solo with your whole team and we're still going to win. And he does it. And it's like, wow, I really wish Hulk could do that. That would really be nice for Hulk. But he's just sitting over there just like, I'm just going to taunt and let you do what you got to do. I don't know. I'm not... Hulk's kit to me was a little messed up. I thought maybe if they keep hitting him, he gets angrier. Or he gets a charge and he gets stronger. Because essentially that's what happens. You start kicking the crap out of him, you get stronger and stronger until somebody's going to lay out. And he's kind of okay, but Red Hulk, just wow. And his character model. The art department was on point. Jesus. Perfect.
Yes.
If they brought in Null, like Breeze said, I don't know, man. I think it would revitalize the symbiotes depending on his kit. It can make him feel a little better. Oh my God, that thing does it all the time. I hate that thing.
Well, I didn't see anybody, and I know there were people out there testing it, but Agent Venom has the symbiotes tag. Does he help at all? I know they still suck, but did he help at all with that?
Not really. Not really. Yeah, he doesn't get too much from it, but it's there, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he's got the tag, but it's not really that much that he's getting, even if you put them together. But Agent Venom can nuke somebody if you got them built. Same thing with Winter Soldier. If you build him up now after his rework, holy crap, dude, this guy's amazing. Like, wow, he will turn one, he will just yeet you on turn one and be like, haha, bye. But you have to put him on a team that he's effective with, which is like Zemo, Red Skull, and Kingpin. If you want to do it in Crucible, if you like that. Wait, hold on. I got it. I got to. Yeah, I got to answer that. What the hell does that mean? I got to answer that. I don't know. I think it was like a pot shot at me or not, but Mos Def really's got a good sense of humor, so I don't know. Nah. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Null could help out the symbiotes and bring them back into it because symbiotes have been gone for a minute, and then I think Phoenix needs a stat boost, rework something. She is not scary at all. Not scary at all, which is sad.
They could also Scopely out with Phoenix and just make a Phoenix 2. The spiky, the dark, it's like Dark Phoenix, but she's got the spikes on her head.
Oh.
They could just cheap out with that and just cash in and just not even touch the Jean Grey Phoenix.
I mean, just something. She needs to be a formidable force. When the game back in I'd say even way before COVID, when I saw Phoenix, I'd be like, shit. Oh, I killed her. Oh god, I better not let her ult go off. Damn it, the whole team's gone. Now it's just like, oh, she's gonna snap off. And the best part, the only good thing about her ultimate move is putting it on 1x speed and just watching the animation. That's it. Because nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna die. It's just poof. Yay, she did it. All right, now she's going to die. Unless you got Castrol, then she's not coming back. But how do you feel Phoenix is represented now than when you started playing?
I mean, even when I started playing, like she was good, but she wasn't unbeatable. You know what I mean? Like in any game mode, she was. I feel like a good comparison, at least for me. And as a reminder, I'm at like 17 mil TCP, so I'm not like the end all, but not even close. But for me, like Marauders, Marauders are one of them things where, like, when you go in and you're clearing them out in war or whatever, you can easily underestimate them. And I feel like that's how Phoenix used to be. And now it's just, now if I see Phoenix, I'm just like, well, you're going to die, magic or no.
You do. It's just bad. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just I don't understand why they didn't put more. I know she was big at the time, but even though they knew that the game was going to scale over time, like, okay, we're making it. Let's beef her up now and keep her going in there so people would want to go, because she was a 6-star unlock. That was hard. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, that was hard. And then it was like, oh, now it's 5.
Oh yeah, she's not that. You had to get Nobu for her, right?
Yeah. No, oh my god, getting Nobu,
I remember. Yeah.
Oh god, I don't know why. No, it's just or hand assassin.
Yeah.
Yep. It was like, if you didn't have the others, you got to get these 2, and you got to make sure everybody's set in there and make sure they're built up at 6. And you're just like, I didn't want to build these guys up to 6. This feels so bad. Please don't let it happen. Look, Nye, Pryor is a very decent character. I want Raid Maddie. I want Raid Maddie's stats. I want Raid Maddie's everything from Raid Maddie, because Raid Maddie just comes in and she just destroys Captain Sam with all kinds of defense up. She just says, boom, you're done. That's the Madeline Pryor I want in game for us, but we'll never see it. Oh shit.
Facts, hero. Facts.
Yeah, that's definitely facts. But how did you feel about Heroes for Hire when they came out? The 2.0, the 2.0. For war, being on war defense, when they got Shang-Chi and all them.
Okay, yes, when they got Shang-Chi. Okay, I was just double checking because that's right when I started. So I was
yeah.
Like, no, well, and that's a good example. When they came out, they were unbeatable, right? Now there's bad. Like 7 or 8 counters for them now, maybe 5 or 6. I don't know. There's more. But I was really excited because one of my biggest like early game things was I started playing and I started building the defenders because I love the defenders comics. I love the Netflix shows, and I just started like putting things into defenders, and everyone's like, don't do it, you're ruining your life, don't do it. And then Heroes for Hire came out, and I was like, now you all are fucked. Because I when they came out, I already had, for my account level, I was like maybe in the 50s 60s, but I had like for me it was like a maxed out Luke Cage and Iron Fist, and I was just like, good.
Yeah, but now
It
the
worked
one
out.
you can take off is Iron Fist. Throw Captain America in there, but that's for the Dark Hunter counter. But still, the weakest link is messed up. The fact that it's Iron Fist. Iron Fist is the weakest link on this team.
Well,
I
it's
don't
like
know
the
about
Netflix
that.
show.
Oh, that was. Oh God. I mean, the rest of
Works
them were pretty
perfectly.
okay. Yes, the rest of them were pretty okay, but that was no. That was just yeah. Why, I don't know why Doctor Strange doesn't have the Defender's tag. Like they're not given. But then again, it's supposed to be a brand. It's a different universe in terms of the Marvel the whole universe itself. So obviously he's on this particular universe, he's not a defender. Obviously, Strange is just being left behind. Now, Heartless Strange, totally different story.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Heartless Strange slaps the hell out of you and can just boom. If you let him get to his ult. But I mean, I would like to see. I thought maybe they were going to maybe put the Illuminati tag in game, and they could rework the characters they already have in there. But obviously, they didn't do that because Scopely doesn't care, and they're just worried about whatever teams they're bringing out. Now, I'm only going to ask this because it's funny to hear it. We know he's part of the Illuminati, but I don't know how they would translate this into the game. However, I am adamant that this character gets smashed into the ground and thrown off the Cosmic Crucible battlefield. But putting Professor X in the game needs to happen. I think it would be an interesting legendary, but I know some people would have an issue with it. However, since I'm bringing the wheelchair along with my happy ass, I want to see him get thrown I want to see him get thrown right the hell off a Cosmic Crucible, just like the rest of everybody. He needs to get his ass handed to him and throw off. However, if he's a legendary, he better come out mind controlling the crap out of the entire enemy team. Like he just needs to come out because in the comics he is super strong. There should be no reason he's not that strong in game. And Magneto, however, same thing. Super strong in the comics, yet he's kind of only used for maybe 1 or 2 turns on Death Seed, and then it relies on everybody else to go ahead and give him that extra help. So, do you think they did well with Magneto at first and then his rework?
I think he was okay at first. His rework definitely I thought was that was a really good move. Granted, he got outshined a bit for me with Nemesis. I think everybody was excited for Archangel and Magneto, and then Nemesis came out being the it is my opinion obviously, but Nemesis seems to be the best Death Seed character to me. So he got a little overshadowed, but I really like him with his rework. I think he performs at a decent level personally.
Well, it's the only Horseman team that's got 2 legendaries on it, which I found was like, okay, wait, I mean the other 3 they got 1, but this one has 2. Like, are you guys really trying to push them? Well, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and use them. However, mutant gear seems to be the scarcest thing that we got on the planet, so it takes forever to get there.
I'm feeling that. I still don't have APOC. I have.
When you get APOC, you will see a nice difference with certain teams because you'll notice like, you could get you won't get your hat you won't have a hard time with Infinity Watch, Darkhold, Unlimited at certain points because you're like bye Safeguard, you're screwed, and then it's gone. And then you could just bring in people that flip everything and boom 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 boom. You could start to dismantle them. Safeguard saves a lot of teams, but Apocalypse just says nah, you're done. But I mean, his kit is still broken with the with the actual striker attack, assuming that it's straight basic, not an actual passive ability. So you still can yeet somebody when you do the striker attack, which is great. You want them to die. We don't need them going anywhere. They don't need to get revived. But he is an awesome character. Now, knowing the lore of Apocalypse, do you think they did him justice? We'll start first with his character model, and then we'll go with his kit. So how do you feel they represented him well with the character model?
Due to the last major media release of Apocalypse being Ivan Ooze, I think they did pretty good with the character model. I'm pretty okay with it. The chroma, his alt costume, the chroma, he's gold. That's a little lazy. I feel like you could have done a lot of cool things with it. Especially with his, if you check out some of his, before he became, celestial empowered tech guy, he's kind of that gray, long-haired dude. They could have done a really cool kind of empowered skin with that, but who am I but some random lowly person that plays the game? So gold Apocalypse it is.
Yeah,
but I think he's cool.
I think the character model looks great. Outside of his costume, I'm not equipping that at all. That just looks lazy as hell. Like, we're just gonna throw gold. We're just gonna throw gold on a character model and call it a day. We're not gonna just, you could have did like Nick Fury and did just a little bit all over the place. Oh, he's got a little gold shine to him. Yay! No, they just said dip him, call it a day. He's done. The Void, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you, man. Now his kit. How do you feel about his kit?
So obviously I don't have him, but watching other people play him, it seems to be the reaction from a lot of the community that I've noticed is that he really is kind of underwhelming. So he definitely could have hit a little harder. But for context, we were kind of talking about it earlier, but just Marvel Strike Force doesn't really power scale exactly. And, so like my big example with Apocalypse is that in Kang's story, and if let's say he was in like 50 stories, 20 of them are him trying to like control Apocalypse. Oh. Like that's the level at which Kang is. Kang legitimately has that much influence that he can control somebody like Apocalypse, right? So as badass as Apocalypse should be, that's how much more badass Kang should be, but it doesn't. We could go through the whole roster and spend a week on it.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that they threw Kang on it. I'm pretty sure. People have speculated like MODOK was probably going to be on that team. Was going to be on Masters of Evil, which probably would have made more sense. But they said, nah, we're gonna throw Kang on there because Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out. Let's throw him on there. Like. But he makes no sense to be. There's no reason to be on there other than the fact that he's being used for a game mode. I'm sorry, but you could have let Ultron have Masters of Evil by himself. He's that top tier of a character to lead the team, not Kang. Kang could get his own team and run with that. It's just I see why they would do it just for Crucible, but Kang deserved a lot more. Kang should have been like either, like you said, Dark Dimension character or some other release that was like, wow, it's very fulfilling that I beat this to get Kang because he's still that damn good. No matter where the game goes, unless they start bumping up the speed to people to like 140, 150, Kang's going to be around for a good minute. And he is amazing like wherever you put him compared to Apocalypse, where you're just like, still think that, just a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm still a little. Scopely is usually very, very slow with reworks. They take forever for reworks. We're gonna get this rework done, blah blah blah. However, the Apocalypse rework was like, it's in game already. Oh wait, it'll be in game Friday, but no, it's in game right now. Go check. Hold the fuck up on here, man. This never happens before. You guys are slow as hell, and this benefits us. So how is this new thing inside the game where it benefits? That just doesn't make any sense. And then they're like, we're gonna give them empowered abilities. Whoa, hold on, man. You guys did this. Nah, something's up. I think they had this ready just in case. Something's just a little sus to me about it because I mean, you look at his kit when it came out, when they finally released it, it was like, okay, it's a little bit okay, but it feels like it's, I don't know, 1 year too late.
Yeah,
Like, really one
that's
year too
fair.
late. And then they upped it and was like, all right, we gave it a little bit, but I'm like, um, you guys implemented this like 2 weeks too early. Okay, whatever, cool. Now it's there, and then we're using them, and it's like, okay, cool. I, I've seen where Big Boy Apocalypse have gotten yeeted before. I've watched a couple of streams where they, boom, Big Daddy Apocalypse comes in, they're going at it, boom, 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 and he's gone. And you're like, oh, okay, that happened. But in the comics, you can't kill this poor bastard. So he should have, like, he should have one of the highest armors in the game. He really should. He should have the high. If you're not going to give him health and, you know, a buttload of barrier or whatever, give him a buttload of armor to where it's going to take a minute to beat him. He should be at least last or the second to last person that you got to yeet off a team. Just to make it somewhat go, I've been I've been pushing my roster for a year, and I got this. Now we're gonna push our rosters for at least Dark Dimension 6, but we're getting Super Scroll. I'm hoping this kit does something different. It needs to do something unique. And the fact that they're only have a few positive effects compared to other games and they're still making it unique is kind of interesting. If there was a positive effect you could, or positive or negative effect you could bring in the game, what would you think would work in this game?
As far as like a new mechanic that maybe like Super Scroll would have.
Yeah, something, because like they brought in Taskmaster, and I thought maybe they would, you know, he would steal something from him or something, or, you know, steal something from the opponent or energy or something, but they just steal positive effects, and it's like, I don't know if it really mimics that, but if there was some other mechanic you could bring in that would make Super Scroll go, wow, I should really push hard for this guy, what would it be?
I mean, I think one thing that would be really interesting that they could bring in, and this would almost need to be in a game mode, but elemental effects. Because, you know, Super Scroll, like, you know, base level, Super Scroll goes through a lot of different things in the comics, but for the most part, the Super Scroll that we're probably going to get and that most people know is that he's got the powers of all the Fantastic Four people. So if we had some sort of elemental effect, I mean, you could get a little bit more, different battlefields. So not just a battlefield effect that Red Hulk brings on, but actually, you know, kind of like your Cosmic Crucible rooms or something like that. So, you know, then all of a sudden Graviton matters. Then all of a sudden Human Torch matters again. Something like that. And so with Super Scroll, you can get something like that. That would be kind of neat. Or some copy effects I thought would be pretty cool. It feels like Rogue should have had something like that. Like, Rogue like steals another character's special, or like the character with the highest damage is special, or something like that. Because they're playing with it because what was it? Moonstone does something with like the highest damage character. If I remember correctly. Still learning Masters of Evil. But yeah, but something to that effect, like Super Scroll could have something like that, or Rogue really should have had some sort of steal, like a little bit more of a steal thing. She has that, I placed all these debuffs on you or whatever. But in Rogue is amazing, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, canonically her kit could have been a little bit more aligned with the character. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I mean, now they're with the next patch coming out, they're going to bring out that exhausted negative effect. So any characters that are left on field on defense will get the exhausted effect, which they said will probably reduce everything by 5% or 10% or something to that effect, where it's like, okay, cool. It kind of feels like the Conquest game mode that they have in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, where if you don't beat them or if you use the same team over and over, their stats get reduced by 10% each time. So they basically get weaker the more times you use them. Unlike Marvel Strike Force, you use a team one time, they're done, which is kind of okay, but now we have a lot more characters to use. It's just, do we build up the shitty characters that we have? I don't want to build up Kree. I don't think you want to build up Kree. So
not really.
I would rather that effect sounds pretty cool, but it's just, I'm waiting to see how War pans out in a couple weeks. I'm hoping it doesn't break the game. I want new positive effects in the game that it'll throw people off, because then they got to start doing other stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mystique should do it. Same thing with you said, like Rogue. Rogue should steal something. If not, she should have some type of mechanic where it I don't even know how to say it. Like I know code wise it would suck, because you'd have to code every single ability onto like Mystique or Rogue if they copy it. And that would be just a huge thing to do. But even if they tried to do it, I think it would benefit the game, or at least something on it. I don't really know, because Rogue and Mystique, they steal stuff. Well, Mystique emulates the person, but or just changes into a person, but Rogue can steal your abilities. However, that's not going to happen in this type of game, which why they said, hey, let's just go ahead and steal positive effects and hopefully that'll work. Well, it's okay for a little bit, but it doesn't really give that. I think they need something different than a charge, Breezy. That's what I'm saying. Something different.
Well, and I just kind of was thinking about it. There's an X-Men character. He's really big in the current run of X-Men. I'm a little bit behind on the current run, but I'm sure he still is. But Sync is a really cool character, and it would be really neat to see somebody like Sync, who he essentially can like pick a mutant near him and use their powers. And the more he like trains, he can use them like at a higher level or whatever. So he doesn't even have a kit or something. He has he has stats, and then maybe he has the abilities of the targeted character or something like that. But yeah, I'm sure it would be a nightmare to code. But
yeah, I'm thinking about it like, oh my god, seeing their JSON files, I'm like, nah, man, that's gonna be a ridiculous file. It'll be huge, and it's gonna break somewhere with every ability on there that he could copy. If you copy it from this gotta happen, you're like, oh, that's not gonna work. It's gonna break something, and we probably never get the game back. So I guess positive effects would have to be positive and negative effects would have to be the way.
Yeah.
Comrade said, I really do want Nightcrawler. I really wish they would bring Nightcrawler in the game. That would be some cool animations. Even though X-Men 2 was so long ago, that opening scene for X-Men 2 was ridiculous. That thing was just, wow. Holy crap. I really want to just, please don't get rid of Nightcrawler. And then we didn't see him for a while. But that opening scene was just like, wow. Yeah, they were just, whatever, we don't need him. Like, come on, bring Nightcrawler into the game. I'm guessing Nightcrawler's probably a break glass if something happens character.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Same with Professor X, for sure. For sure.
Oh, I will be cosplaying all crazy crap. I will just yellow chair the shit out this wheelchair all day. I'll be taking pictures. I know some people are going to be like, dude, you got to make something. I will make something for it. Professor X, yes, but I would like to see, I know they won't do it. If they bring in Galactus, it would probably be like a background character or something, like kind of like the Living Tribunal. He'll just be in the background. But if they made world bosses or something like that, he doesn't need to be playable, but with some world boss that's just ridiculously crazy, that'd be interesting. I would like Galactus to come to the game. I thought they were going to do it for the next year-long character, but doesn't seem we're getting that.
I feel like in the event that we had him as a playable character, it would be probably even more frustrating than the Hulk model. But if it was like some sort of, I don't know, tournament, in my like you said, Living Tribunal, I think of Cosmic Crucible. But if it was like him in the background, and then somebody said it in chat earlier too, but if we had a team of just the Heralds of Galactus, that would make Silver Surfer useful again, and a few other new characters, and they're really good in whatever that mode is, and that could be wicked. That could be so cool.
You'd give at least you'd bring Surfer back into the meta to a point, and then you get 3 other characters to come along with it, and you're like, damn, this is going to be great. You're going to have to fight the Heralds, and hey, Galactus is in the background just like Living Tribunal, or he could kind of help out at a certain point where, hey, every 5 or 6 turns, he's blasting off at you or whatever. Now you got to worry about that guy over there, plus the Heralds over here. Like, damn, that would be a little challenging, and I would enjoy that type of harder content. So that way it takes me a while to beat it, because some of the content in game is really, really easy. And especially with the hard mode campaigns now that came out, I was like, wow, this is going to be difficult. Yeah. Oh, it's not that difficult. This is getting really bad. Especially if you say it's supposed to be hard, it should be damn near like, wow, beef up the stats, let people learn that, hey, you have to build up characters so they can beat them, not just go, here you go, here's something to do. Oh, wait, now you can sim them.
Yeah, even at my lowly 17 mil, I can auto all the hard nodes.
I mean, okay. So it's not the fact that it's that you have a smaller TCP. Like you could have a thinner you could have a thinner roster or a wider roster. You got a wider roster like my dumbass. I built up a lot of characters when I first started, but I wasn't watching YouTube, Twitch, I knew nothing about it. I was just building up everybody just to get through, campaign nodes and stuff. And then I finally saw some of this stuff and I was like, wow, I'm a dumbass. I should have never did this. I'm never going to use this guy again, but I didn't know it. I just figured, I'm going to use them. Cool. And that's who they had, a bunch of minions. Now you had all these other characters coming out like, wow, all that gold I spent on Shield Medic. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Scopely, for not really letting us know. But then again, I took it as it's a hero collector game. I could go fight with some of the cool characters I wanted to play with at first, and I gotta build these guys up just because. But I'll keep going. But having a taller roster, you could do so. If you want a wider roster, go ahead. There are some players out there that actually don't give a shit about the meta. They give no fucks. And some of the teams you see that they play for defense on CC or use all over the place, or characters they built where, wow, why is your Gamora bigger than half the characters I got? And they're just like, because I like her. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
One guy's got a G17 Black Bolt, level 92. I'm going, why? You're going, because I like him. Why? There's no, like, the rest of your roster is suffering, but you got a big Black Bolt doing nothing. I think, is there any character on your roster that you just said, I don't care what Scopely says, I'm building them. I don't care if they're not in the meta, I want to build them up. Is there some character you got on your roster where you go, I don't give a shit, I'm building them up because I really like this character in the comics. I kind of like this character's animations in the game, but this is the character that's your guilty pleasure.
I don't know if I have anyone specific. I was very excited about Web Warriors, like very excited.
Oh.
And so I started heavily invested in them. And then, essentially, this is once again my opinion, but once we got that peak of Web Warriors, they're like, and they're gone. They're not the meta anymore or whatever. I was like, fuck that, and I just kept building them.
Yeah,
just because I like them. And I'm doing what I do. I'm not in Doom 3.5. I'm still in Doom 2. I wreck everything with Web Warriors still. Like, it works.
I mean, as long as you're winning, that's the good part. If you're winning, doesn't matter who you're using, because everybody's at different levels of the game. So what I'm facing might not be necessarily what you're facing, but
definitely not.
But if you're doing that, boom, yes, he gives no fucks. There's no fucks given here, and that's perfectly fine. Ooh, Silk joining Tangled Web.
I thought when the character model for Spider Weaver came out, I thought it was Silk.
Oh.
And then when they showed Spider, she's of the three original characters, I don't really care for her model so much. I was kind of disappointed when it wasn't Silk.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, who is, like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, wait, what other symbiote? But then I was like, wait, are they? Yeah, they're creating their own character again, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is the route they're going again. I'm going, like, you guys got a bunch of characters you could use, but let's create our own. Let's just create our own and just shit all over the Web Warriors and symbiotes that you just made us waste all of our resources on, but you're gonna make another one. However, Weaver was very game changing.
Oh, absolutely. She's solid. Well, and
The
that's with all three of them as well. But yeah, she's solid. Actually, my favorite character in the game is Deathpool. Uh, the story, that's like the best story that they wrote on Marvel Strike Force. The character model's so cool. She's pretty good. Yeah.
I like Deathpool, and I essentially now that we got AA, I like if I could use this in the raids at some point, or at least Dark Dimension, but you can't. I would love AA, Kestrel, Black Bolt, Deathpool. I'm still iffy on the fifth, but only because at a certain point, all their passives are gonna snap off in some way, shape, or form. And defense down, you got the burp, you got Deathpool snapping off two to go around over there, and then you got AA going, oh, somebody died, let me ping you. So it's basically just you're waiting like, oh my god, the pings just go off. And I used to use the three of Deathpool, Black Bolt, and Kestrel on, I think, one of the Gamma raids. One of the Greek raids. It's either Gamma or whatever. Where I just use all three and I'm just sitting. I don't have to play the round, but I just want to see the ping snap off. I just want to see them go back and forth, and it's like, ooh, I don't really have to do. Oh, nope, game's over. I just got to wait till Deathpool kills everybody. This is great. I like their passives.
With Ghost Rider, where he just pops off. I love it.
It's a good passive. It's just you got to spend all those resources to get Ghost Rider up to where when his ping snaps off, you might die.
Mm-hmm.
You might die. If there was one, no, I don't want to say that. The characters they have in the game, we have what 230 characters in the game, and a couple of them have some duplicates. Like we got a couple of Captain Americas where our rosters will be double fisting at some point. Whatever. Is there a big bad you would like to see besides like Galactus or the ones that they've already mentioned? Is there a big bad you would like to see either as, I know we might not get a world boss mode, a true world boss or a boss node, but something for some big bad that you would like to see?
That's fun. I'm thinking of like a recent big bad, and like the one that comes to mind. And it's debatable if he's a big bad, but if you don't know who the character is, look him up. He's really cool. But Kindred, he's from like 2019. He's a Spider-Man villain, but he starts Savage War, where as everybody probably knows, and it's even in Marvel Strike Force, is there's a bajillion different configurations of Sinister Six, and essentially this dude comes out and he makes every version of Sinister Six hunt Spider-Man at the same time by implanting these centipedes into everyone's brains, and he's like, if Spider-Man's not dead by this time, I'm going to kill you all. And so it's called the Sinister War, and it was such a fun run of comics. And Kindred's I think he's only to this day has only been in that run, but he's so cool. And he's got a cool character model.
That would be the mind controlling effect would definitely work there. Boom, he could have the mind controlling as either his passive or his ult. That would be crazy. That'd be good. JCO, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you, man.
Yes,
dude,
Rello,
he's
the centipede looking dude. Yes,
yeah,
he's cool. He's actually he's dead Harry Osborn brought back to life.
that would be an interesting. Yeah, that would be pretty cool because then he could just mind control. We got the mind control in there, but it's like, hey, might as well do it with the character that actually uses it and throw something else to it. But I would love to see that in there. That would be kind of cool.
And he's city level. He's not like so like Null is like world ending. He's kind of like a big bad, kind of to the extent of like Kingpin. Like he is beatable, but he's just smart enough to be able to work around things. But I think it'd be really cool. I would put him closer to a Doctor Doom, but not quite.
I mean, we do need more city characters in this game because they don't
Yeah,
got
that's
that
true.
many. It'd be nice to have some more city level characters so we could take them into the next Dark Dimension. I'm hoping they do that before they go, here's the date, get ready. But we don't got G18, so I think it's going to be a whiles away before we get Dark Dimension 6 because we need G18 gear and there's no sight of it. So it's going to be a minute. But at this point, I'm going to say, hey, if anybody in chat wants almost any question answered, we'll say that. Pop it out right now. We'll go ahead and say it. We'll see. We'll see if Frosty wants to answer. If he doesn't answer, I'll take the question for him and answer probably sarcastically, but whatever. We'll do it. We'll say what we can. Whatever. It's no big deal. But anybody got something for us? We'll go ahead and run with it. I got no problem with it. I answer most of the time. But I mean, like, okay, so Rello said Onslaught. I would like to see Onslaught. Onslaught would be that'd be pretty big. Malekith should have came out a long time ago.
Yeah, Malekith would have. Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been really cool.
There's a lot of people have a lot of these big bads that are pretty cool. Because somebody said Nimrod earlier, which made me think of Master Mold would be cool. There's the list goes. That's the beautiful thing about Marvel is it just goes so deep, and the list goes on and on and on. And then you could have different versions of characters. Like one of my favorite modern characters is well, not really modern characters, but Elektra has been Daredevil for the last few years, and she is freaking awesome. Like that would be if we had to have another duple. I think having World War II Captain America and Captain America is a bit redundant, personally. But what is the velocity of an unladen?
This motherfucker. You can't take that guy nowhere. You can't just take that guy nowhere. The hyping up for... Okay, so he's... Okay, so Quicksilver is just a very fast character. He's basically taking 2 turns for every turn. However, you got to build him up. And since you're only going to be able to get them from Crucible or the offers for the next week, it's up to you whether you want to get them. I'm not pressuring you to do so or not, but it's up to you. His kit is very, very interesting. You can't reduce his speed, which is great. But he's going to be taking a lot of turns, but he's got to be able to have the damage to do so. What do you think of Gamora 2061?
I'm not actually familiar with that off the top of my head. Yeah, so that's I'll have to look into it. I actually don't know. I don't know about Gamora 2061. I did see a question. Are there any characters in the game you think are stronger than they should be according to lore? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Because just off the top of my head, like the Secret Avengers, because I remember when they first came out and they were actually doing damage to stuff, and you could take out like some really like badass tunes with like Maria Hill. I was like, no, probably not. She shoots guns well. Like
that's
not like that's.
Well, Rello, Jubilee. Well, maybe you could explain this better than I can, but Jubilee. It depends on where you stopped reading or knowing about Jubilee. I won't say that she's legendary, but she became a lot stronger over time.
And she's important to the story, I guess. But she definitely is one of the characters where I'm kind of like, that could have been a few other people on the team. It would have made a little bit more sense, but that's fair.
Very true. Yeah, well, I've always told Scopely, hey, anybody that's shooting a bullet at any like Vision or Ultron or anything, that should do like 1% damage. That should have a negative 90% like damage reduction every time you try. Punisher should not be causing any damage to Ultron or Iron Man or War Machine. Yeah. That should not even happen. But it happens because it's just lazy coding. However, it's fine. We can go ahead and run with it. Punisher is out of the meta unless they beef him up once Daredevil again comes out and maybe they give, the Defenders or something a rework. We'll run with it. But other than that,
if they came out with Cosmic Ghost Rider, which
Oh.
I've talked to people about before, but that's Frank Castle as Ghost Rider.
Hmm.
Oh, that would be sick.
I mean, they already do doubles in this game anyway, so it's not like something they
Yeah.
haven't done. So they're
Well,
really
and he's alternate universe as well, so you
yeah.
can justify it
So
that way.
yeah, because Ultimus brings in all the multi-universe people to help. He's brainwashed them. Yay, whatever. Richter,
Oh, Breezy Gore. I also want to see Richter.
yeah. Well, Rello said before, what was it, Mephisto or his son?
Blackheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. I have a feeling Mephisto is probably one of those glass. Maybe not Blackheart, but Mephisto's definitely one of those emergency. Oh, the ship's sinking. Oh, we need a Dark Dimension 7 character, and it needs to not suck like 6.
I mean, it all really depends on the kits. We just need to see the Super Scrolls kit, and that might turn everybody, going around. Okay, cool. Now we know why. Now we know why he's there. Now we know why we're fighting for it. The last two Dark Dimension characters are still relevant. Very still relevant. Ultron, he's there. He got a little boost, but not too great. Ultimus was never there, but we could just avoid that guy, and we just keep on moving forward because he's not going to get it unless they do something. So,
yeah, I think for me this Super Scroll is just sort of story wise, you've got Ultron, you've got Doctor Doom, you've got Dormammu, the Lord of the Dark, and then this guy that was created because the Skrulls are mad at Fantastic Four, and that's sort of what he does is he chases them around and he teams up with other Skrulls sometimes, and that's sort of his thing.
no, I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't.
I do love him though. He's a fun character. He's cool, and he has a cool arc. I had to illustrate what an arc was for some reason. But he has a cool arc in the comics. But he's just not. He doesn't fit up in there.
No, he doesn't.
Especially being like higher than Dormammu in Doom. Crazy.
All right. Well, yeah, they're just talking now. All right. So, usually towards the end of the interview, I pop off with 10 rapid fire questions, basically just to go ahead and get Chad annoyed at you for further longer, going, "Wow, he really picked that. I don't know if I like that guy or not anymore." But it's basically whatever. I'll start with the questions. You go ahead and just pop off the answer that just puts right into your head and just go with it. J SWAT. How about you answer that first? We'll wait for that. There you go. Who should get empowered and why? Or why is it Wanda? Wait, who should get empowered and why is it Wanda? Empowered? Well, I'm trying to guess what that one means. Breezy? Are we talking about Scarlet Witch? Because that's
I was wondering if I'm answering the eat ass question.
I will leave that up to you if you don't want to. I will answer it for you. You can defer it to my happy ass.
I'm sorry. I'm selfish by nature. I do not eat ass.
See, there you go. See, boom. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, he's saying Wanda should get, or who should get empowered? Oh, the one. Okay, so I guess Breezy was asking, who would you like to see empowered?
Oh, I mean, yeah, Scarlet Witch would be pretty fantastic. Yeah, I guess that or Doctor Strange. I think he's one of my favorite characters of all, and he got really screwed over in this game so far. So yeah, he would be cool, and if he was useful.
Very true, and I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna give him rework, but he might eventually. He'll probably get put on. He probably might be the Scarlet Witch of another team that gets reworked and pushed back into the meta, which would suck. Yeah. But it's like, but then again, you look at his kit, and he's basically he only damages from one turn. The other one just flips, and then the other one heals or revives, and it's like, well, okay, Nobu, great. So, all right, well. Okay, so we'll hit these 10 questions, and then we'll end from there, but are you ready for it? Just whatever pops out of your head, just knock it out.
All right.
First one, we're just going to start with something I usually ask everybody. Which moon bitch? Moon dragon or moonstone?
Oh, Moon Dragon.
All right. Dormammu or Doom?
Doom.
Oof. Uh, Magneto or Nemesis?
Nemesis.
Damn it. All right. 2099 or Noir?
Oh, 2099.
Oh, there you go. Hit somebody in the throat. War or CC?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with CC.
Okay. Cloak or dagger?
Oh, Cloak.
Gambit or Hulk?
Ah, Gambit.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Arena or RTA?
Ooh, Arena?
Okay. And Blitzing or Avengers Tower?
Everyone's gonna hate me for this one. I actually like blitzing.
What?
I know.
What?
I'm like
What's wrong with this? What's? Oh my god! That's it. Show's over.
I always forget Arena. I always forget Avengers Tower is there. Almost always. It just sort of appears, and then after that first time, I just always come off. But I like the grind of a game, so blitzing is most of the grind. Yeah, that feels nasty. I also like Avengers Tower though.
I like Tower over Blitz because I could do it anytime within a 24-hour period. I just got to remember to do it. Yeah. Blitzing, you're just
I forget.
Where's the 2 hours? Oh, come on, damn watch. Blink off and tell me I got to blitz again. I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
It's
totally
just bad. Fair.
But it has been a blast with you, Frosty, dude. That's nice. Oh my god, dude. You know so much about crap. It's just ridiculous how much you could just say something, except for one. But hey, whatever, man. There's only so much knowledge you can consume and spit out about characters. Yeah. Unless you do a shitload of research.
Well, can I want to throw something out about that really quick too, because I find that's one of my favorite things about comics, right? Is no matter how much a person knows about comics, you can't know it all, right? So when somebody comes at me and is like, what do you think of Gamora 2061? I don't know what I think, but I'm gonna find out, and it's gonna be awesome. I have something to read now. Like, thank you. That's so cool.
See, hey. Worked out. That'll be the one thing that we love about this game is the community. They'll help out. They'll help out each other. Now, when it comes to MSF, we're just like, fuck you, Scopely. But community-wise, we're like, dude, we got you, man. You need something, we're here for you. We're gonna go for it. I need help with MSF. I don't know about that, bro. But we'll be here for you. We'll help you out a little bit. But this is Frostyausty. He puts out a bunch of content on YouTube for characters that come out because, hey, we don't really get anything from Scopely really besides, go do a special in his alt and we'll tell you what ISO he's got. No, he'll tell you about the lore. Here in chat, here is his Twitch. Follow his happy ass right now. Go there right now, click on it, follow him. I believe you got the link to your YouTube in your about section, right?
I do, yes.
Yes. Go check out his YouTube, sub for him there. Go ahead and look out for him. Sunday, he usually puts stuff out on Sunday. Is that correct?
Yep.
So Sunday, it'll be... And then you stream... Is it consistent every Sunday or like every other Sunday? Or is it just like around what time?
It is the ungodly hour of 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
There you go. So when you wake up, you're eating some Cheerios or something. Just go ahead, turn on Twitch. Go ahead and knock that out. You get to learn something real quick. Boom. You can watch. You can help him out. He can help you out if you got a smaller roster than he does. Or if you're around on Sunday morning, go ahead, give him that. But make sure to check him out on Twitch and on YouTube. Do that now. Stop sitting there looking at me. Go find him right now. Stop doing this stuff. But is there anything else you would like to say to the group around that you have?
No, but thank you so much for having me on. This is a lot of fun.
Dude, it's just, you are, like, seriously, there's a lot of characters I have no idea about, but there's a bunch that I do, and some of the variants, too, based on which comic we're using, but I don't know it all, and if you might know something I might know, I might know something you know, but hey, that kind of conversation is like, wow, this is great. This is awesome. And the fact that we're not blitzing at this moment because we don't have to feels amazing. It just feels great. On a Friday, we don't have to blitz at all. We just have to do a couple of milestones to call it a day. But
Absolutely.
woo, yes, I brought on I you normally see Frosty on in the morning and you see him on Sundays or whatever, and I was like, hey, if you got some time, let's bring him on at night in the evening where, hey, on a Friday, at that. Boom, there you go. But I will see you. Hey, man, we got to do this again, man. We definitely got to do this again.
Absolutely. It was awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. So go follow him now, bro. Go follow him now. Shark, just go follow Frosty now. Go follow Frosty now. Go subscribe to him on YouTube. And then I will see you guys back over there on the other one. But until then, y'all, I am rolling the hell out. That's Frosty. Doses.
I'll be in chat.
All right, so there's this blog post thing. Yes, I was muted for a certain reason, and yes, the channel points are back on. So did it. Oh, Trevor, I've been waiting to talk to him. I've been waiting to talk to him for a good minute because he gives out content on freaking Sundays, and it's like there's nothing really big to do on Sundays. So you watch something, you're like, oh shit, this is really good. But I was like, man, I want to talk to this guy. I got to talk to this guy. Let me ask. So yes, he's a real dude, and he understands the lore behind all this stuff, which is great. So, oh fuck, what did you do, dude? Are you gonna make me hate my life? You're gonna make me hate my life, aren't you? Oh, what the fuck? What in the blue fuck? Alright. I gotta do this. Fuck him. I gotta do this. You're in the dark. Yeah, see? Check him out. Go check out Frosty. Put in there, hey man, I'd like to know more about this character, and maybe he'll put it out there, man. See? Look. Boom. He's got it there for you. Oh, son of a bitch.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Nye. Okay, so here, let me bring this up. So Lange, which is flying high, which you'll be able to... When are you going to be able to change your name, Lange? When are you able to change that? Jesus Christ. Fuck that loud. 2 days. 2 days till you're flying high. There you go. So you're fly high. So Lange sends me this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So I'm looking at it going, what the fuck? Why? Why? Like, Jesus. Oh, wait, Trevor. So, as you seen his message a little earlier, Lange was like, hey, guess what? I did a bad thing. I'm like, Wow. Fucking wow. That is ridiculous. He said it was a bad thing. I'm just looking at it as, holy shit, dude. Look at that. That's 5 yellow and 183,000 already. And he's G16. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is ridiculous. Yeah, the Void. That is... Oh shit, he 5... Oh shit, you 5'd him.
Bullshit! I used to suck dick
For gold.
I seen him!
Holy fuck, dude. That is huge. Over 1 million health. Can you send the stats? You send the stats over? Your Gamora will destroy him? I don't know if she would, man. I don't know if she would. I don't think your Gamora will destroy. He's taking 2 turns every turn. I think he'll slap your Gamora. I don't even think one-on-one. I don't even think she'll ever actually get there. I don't think she'll give off the charges for it. Duchess, what's happening?
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer.
Delete game.
This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back.
I never said it was bad. I'm just saying shit, dude. That is huge. I'm like, okay, I got the 3. But come on, man. Like, fuck. Who's sexy too? That's Lange in chat. He's flying high in Discord, but he's Lange now. Holy fuck, dude. Look at that. Look at her. Look at her there. Look at her there. Look at her there. She probably forgot about that clip too. Now, do you say... I'm pretty sure Duchess doesn't say that a lot. Jesus. Oh, here's the other one. All right, let's look at the stats. He sent over the stats. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hold on. There we go. There's the stats. Wow. Actually, I don't know, J-Swat. Was this done by Ultra Cores asking for a friend? Just asking for a friend, that's all. Straight cash? Oosh. Dude, man, fuck, look at that. And wait, what level was he? He was level 95, okay. I don't know. I think he'll take out Gamora, bro. I think he'll take out Gamora. So we think Quicksilver will go over. Ultra Cores is basically there to bypass payment options for like every other thing except for like you could buy anything you want in game with Ultra Cores. With regular cores, you can only get certain things. Even on the website, you can't even buy on the website too. You can buy whatever you want with Ultra Cores, so it's all over the place. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna beat him. I really don't. Hello, shit shaker. What's going on? What's happening, my guy? What's going down? Yeah, this one's yeah. Damn, man. If I had this Quicksilver, I would say, hey, we should battle. Woo. Yeah, if I had this Quicksilver, I would say let's PvP and let's see what happens, but I don't, so it's not happening. However, that is a huge mother. Yeah. Oh, you heard? Oh, they cured. Oh, shit. Oh, well, let's spread the love again then. Okay, go ahead. Let's spread the love. There you go. Type it so I could. Oh. Oh, so you want it, dude? How many days do we still got in that? We still got a whole bunch of days before that's over. So it's gonna be a hot minute. Really is gonna be a hot minute before that happens. Whoa. Ultra scam? No, I thought it was gonna be an ultra scam too, but I understand why they did it. I do understand why they did it. The X-Men days. If you wait, which one? Yeah, blasphemy. Don't say that blasphemy. Don't say that blasphemy, damn it. But Jesus, dude. That's nuts. Anybody get the $500 Ultra Core offer? I think Bendy bought the $500. He had like he had a huge amount of Ultra Cores. But he used that to buy the Time Heist. That was why are we running around so fast? Sweet Dreams? No, I don't have that one. I have the song. Fucking Sledge. Yeah, there was a $1,000 offer. I know he got something. I know he got something with it. Fucking Sledge. I know he got something with it. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know about it. But he bought some of those where he bought the Time Heist with Ultra Cores. And oh, I'm waiting for the game to start again. It bogged out while we were talking, so I had to restart it. Ultra Cores cost more than Power Cores. I mean, they do, but the benefit to it is that you can buy whatever you want in-game or on the website for it without doing like Apple Pay, Google Pay, the other thing. That's what the benefit is to it. So if you do that, it might be, but if you save money with like Amazon coins, that might be what it is. All I'm saying, Lange and Tooth, if you guys battle, somebody record that and send me the video. I want to see who wins out of Gamora and Quicksilver. I want to see what happens. I don't know if this game has bugs anymore, or they might have fixed it.
Here we go.
They might have.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Yeah, Lange can record. Lange can record. Lange records with his phone for screen for it, but I don't know. Anybody out there think? Yeah. Okay, let's put it out there for chat. Who would win in game, Quicksilver or Gamora? Now, Tooth's Gamora is very fucking huge. Like, hey Tooth, do you got a screenshot of your Gamora? Because I'm pretty sure she's at 95 already. I'm pretty sure she's there. Yeah, see, we got Quicksilver. Gamora's good, but I don't know, man. Who has more games? Obviously not. I don't know. No, Tooth's Gamora is huge. See, look at that. His Gamora is huge. I don't think she'll have time to get empowered. If this was a smaller Quicksilver, yes, but I don't think I think she won't snap off. Gamora speed is 120. Yeah, she'll go first, but he'll get at least 2 turns for everyone. Yep, he'll flip her buffs and then boom, he'll body slam her. Dang. I mean, it happens. Where's Gamora? Why is Gamora? I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there. All right, I gotta spend a bunch of this stuff. But yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know, man. The whole speed thing part, I would see it. I could see Gamora getting wrecked. Just getting wrecked. I thought he couldn't get... Wait. I thought he couldn't get, what's it called? He can't get debuffed or he can't be slowed? Where is he? Quicksilver. Yeah, he can't have his speed bar reduced. Each ability clears debuffs. Oh, shit. That, well... His basic doesn't clear debuffs, does it? I don't see it. If you T4 him? I don't see it on the basic. Yeah, but does Gamora deliver trauma? Gamora doesn't deliver trauma, so... You'd have to get trauma on him to do it, yeah. He's gonna town turn, so he'll still get back to an ability. Yeah. That only matters if you have 2 turn debuffs. I don't... Dude, I don't think it'll work, dude. I think Quicksilver will wreck the shit out of her. Yeah, it can't be slowed, man. Can't be slowed. The huge bulge is not allowing for it, so... There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm putting my bets on... I'm putting my bets on, what's it called? Quicksilver to wreck that. Thing is, that thing is gonna be whipping around. Yeah, and for that reason, I'm out on Gamora. Yeah, he's just... Maybe he does. Maybe he is wearing the cup. Yeah, he's probably wearing the wrestling cup. I got a tiny Quicksilver, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, what do we need on Scarlet Witch? Do we need anything? Where's Scarlet Witch? We need one more ability on Scarlet Witch. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, we need what? 18 more of those? Holy shit. Alright, let's see this. One. It's a cup? Are we sure? Crucible supplies. I think I already bought it. No, I didn't. Cool. We're closer now. There's that. Yep. Some guys say it's a cup, some guys say it's not, so... Oh, son of a bitch, man. How many? I got 0, I got 0. Oh, I got 13 here, so I need 7 of these and 20 of these. Oh god. Well, we're not finishing off Scarlet Witch for a while. Yeah, I mean technically he is, but he's not what he's got in game for it, so... Hero, Global, Mystic, Brawler. They just said fuck it. He does. It's big balls there, man. Oh, look, training modules. Yes, give me more training modules. Thank you. There we go. You're out of gold? How much did you spend? How much did you spend on that? That's the question here. That's a very small baby. It's a very small baby, dude. Because that's just... Yeah, I don't know, man. It was close? Fuck that. Let me see that video, man. I know they updated Discord. Alright, man. Good. Nice chatting with you, Frosty, man. Make sure to go check out Frosty over on his Twitch and on his YouTube, man. Make sure to get that going. I know, dude. Wait till it goes from 95 to 100. It's probably going to be 1.1 to 1.2, 1. It's going to be 1.5 million to get them to 100. Watch. From 99 to 100, it's going to be 1.5. I'm calling it. It's going to suck. Oh, cool. Nice. Yes, 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 yes. This will be amazing. Oh, shoot. Squishy as hell. Oh. Then there's Misty. Yeah, oh, shit. Wrecker. Boom, boom. Get out of here. Yeah, that's their catch-up mechanic. If you didn't summon Scarlet, I would have won the I would have won. Maybe. I want to see the summoning of Scarlet. That's why. That's what it is. Let me answer this. All right, so I gotta build up Kestrel versus Quicksilver. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she'll be able to do it. Fucking scare you, kitty. Fucking around, bro. You playing games, bro. All right, I think I'm maxed out on all the Kree now. Yeah. Oh god, I'm only gonna bring them up like 500k every day or something. Yeah, I don't know where to. Yeah, where do we get them exactly? Like, how do we get these things? I only got 4. So, does he put debuffs on every ability? Hold on. Intro, if you want to see tunes or other tunes that are smaller like me's. Hey, you know what? Your Gamora is fucking crazy, so your Gamora's nuts. Alright, so he puts Disrupted on basic. He does defense down and slow on his special, and he does random effects of either bleed, defense down, disrupted, heal block, or offense down on his ult. So my Gamora could be a test for new tunes. I mean, no fault of your own, but your Gamora is fucking huge. I'm afraid that you'll show up one day in Crucible and I'll see your Gamora and be like, fuck this, I'm out. That Gamora you got is huge compared to others, so no shame on it, man. No shame on it. That's a huge Gamora. That was all heals, Kestrel. I don't know what that is. Alright. Alright, let's see what garbage we get. I got 4 for MM. I don't need any of these. I don't really care about him. And his passive cock rams applies. He does, doesn't he? Hold on, let me look. His does, doesn't he? His passive does it, or his... Yeah, let's see. I don't see Bleeds anywhere. Trash? Yeah, trash. Yep. I don't know, man. He's looking... Quicksilver, and that's it, man. Jump on the Quicksilver gang. Stop messing around. Jump on that Quicksilver hype train, I guess. There's no reason not to. Land. All right, hold on. Let me bring this up and. Away you. I think it'll. Yeah. Well, most characters are better when they're 5/5, but you know, it just depends on how long it's going to take us to get there. Move forward. Wow, how short was this shit? Alright, so... Yeah, okay, so you picked all level 1 character. Okay, cool, that's pretty good. Hold on. Click. No. Let me move this. Click, click. No, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. Boom. All right. There we go. Let's play the sucker. Nope. The other guy, okay, so 2 of the characters on what's it called sides just died. Like they're dead. They literally just died. Like, wow. Okay. Cool. Alright. There goes Quicksilver against. Wow. Wow, he took 2 turns and just blasted Gamora. Okay, they're gone. Oof. Wow. Wow, that was... Well, yeah, I think if she got empowered, yes, but she's not going to get empowered, so... She's not going to get to that point. It was Scarlet's fault? So you're blaming it on Scarlet Witch, like... He just came in and was like, da, da, there you go, one more time. Like, wow. She just, wow, that was pretty quick, man. He came in there, just wreck Gamora, gone. Gamora is amazing with Nebula, but you can't summon Nebula, so. Can't do it. What's up, Juice? What's happening, man? Alright, let me finish all this stuff off I gotta do. Because... Go. Let's do turn 1 here. Yeah, that match was quick. That match was like boom, boom. And that wasn't at like 3 or 2x speed that on the video. It was just boom. Go ahead. Gone. I went 1 and 2. What's up, Bag? What's happening, man? Nope. Kingpin's big ass. Let's go. You want to try it? It's going to hit you in the face, kitty. You fucking around. Golfing? Why? QS animation and speed 1 is fun. Yes, it is. I like it, Stasia. Yeah, they're bringing in Gwenpool. Even though Cerebro said we're not having Gwen in the game, we're not gonna do that. Pfft. Scopely was like, "Fuck you, we're bringing in Gwen in the game." Getting low on that. Oh shoot.
Don't be the bigger person today. Be the person that helps them understand that sometimes when you fuck around, you find out.
Tina makes sense. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, everything's on. You can turn it on.
Oh.
I told you that a while ago. Everything's on. You said, I don't really want to make noise.
No.
Yeah.
You even right?
Yeah.
No?
All I gotta do is turn. All I gotta do is right away.
Turn it on.
It's on. But you do want her? Yeah. I mean, she's gonna be. Her kit looks interesting. We can look at it real quick after this. Get out of here, Hella. Go the fuck out of here. I suck though. I need to work on my short game. I mean, Bag, when you really say that out loud, doesn't sound right, but whatever. Oh, fucking camera. Go away, you. Yeah, Juice. We were talking with Frostyausty earlier, man. It was pretty good. Fun dude, man. Fun dude. Knowledgeable as fuck. Knowledgeable as fuck. You just got in a little bit ago. Oof. Yeah, he is. He's got a lot of memorabilia and all that, man. He is making me feel like an amateur in terms of like liking Marvel shit and like comic books and stuff. Just making me feel just really just wow. Okay, I gotta step my fucking game up. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna beef up one of the Kree. I got to anyway. He streams on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. So he's early as fuck. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. So if you're up early eating Cheerios or something, you might as well go ahead and catch him. Yeah, but he's also got YouTube as well. So check him out on YouTube, y'all. Go to Frostyausty up on YouTube, and you can see the stuff that he puts out about each of the characters and their lore and all that stuff, and he'll let you know. And just leave him a comment of somebody you want to see. Yes. I'm so pissed. Holding on to so. Yeah. Well, they did say they were gonna do it, so it's not like they weren't mentioning this from a while or anything. They actually said they were gonna do this shit. So yeah, Frosty features. And he knows about the characters in and out. If he doesn't know, he will go research them for you and give you a Frosty feature with it. So, hey man. It's worth a like and sub. Let me check out Arena. I want to see what he does in Arena. Even though we're number 33 and we're looking like shit. Yeah, let's go against Emma. Fuck you, Emma. Where are you, you slow bastard? Not you! There we go, boom. Yeah, that video will probably go up tomorrow morning, along with the rest of them. I got a bunch of CC videos to put up, but... He needs Red Hulk. I actually use Doom in here, so it's nuts. Man, they are just fucking hammering on her ass. Wow, that was nuts. There you go. Okay, now we're stuck on this chick. And he was right. Let's look at the animations. Even that. Go. He's not going to do much damage on her because he's not that big of a deal. But still, the animation looks cool.
You're a pain in the butt.
He is. I know, he keeps tearing up that box. I'm gonna throw something else at his head. Yeah, the shades. Yeah, the shades for that. I don't really care for those. Boom! Oof. Oof. Here we go. Let's rock. Bah! Can we kill her? Kill her! You figure you'd be able to see some balls. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There is some bulge when you're in the character select screen. Oh, she's out. Stay alive, you. Yeah, there you go. Go. All right, shit shaker, man. Have a good night. Oh. Oh, there you go. Come on, Red Hulk. Win it for us, bro. Win it for us. Yes. Red Hulk for the win. Yes.
Probably because of them bleeds. Awesome.
It probably was because of the bleeds. Right, damn it, Juice. You got it, man. Thank you, bro. Juice coming in hot with the knowledge. Yeah, I gotta build him up some more. We'll build him up. He'll be worth it. He'll get there and do some damage, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, lost Quicksilver. Hey. Hey, as long as it works. That's all I care about. As long as it works. Alright, who do we got here? Oh, a bunch of sixes? Shit. Alright, I believe we have to... Oh yeah, we got him. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Boom! Oh, look at this gorgeous thing. Oh. That is beautiful.
Holy, look at all this damage.
That is beautiful. Look at that thing. Look at that damage. God damn. Rem took Quicksilver into Mystic Rage earlier. How'd that work out? He's got a bigger Quicksilver than I do, so how'd that work out? I would assume it wouldn't be too great. But then again, lower stars sucks. You want to have the higher stars to take them in, but if it worked out, hey. There's one for Doom. In 18 minutes, I could take him into war. Yeah, I don't got war till tomorrow, so it's gonna be crazy. Made it to the boss and got smashed. Yeah. Who did he take out? Who did he take out to replace with Quicksilver? Because I want to make sure Quicksilver's staying around for a good hot minute. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta go blitz. That's messed up. There we go. Look, we got a five red Iron Man. Oh wait, we already do. Claim. Okay, we'll get it. Oh, we'll get another in an hour. Okay. I'll grab that later. Doom, Cloak, Dagger, Quicksilver, and Death. Oh, well. I probably still would have used Icarus and Cersei. Knowing my dumbass, I'd do it. Just to help, just to see what happens. Alright, here we go. What do we got here? We got you. Whoa, we're still got a whiles away from that. Oh, we could leave that shit there. You got 7 red on Sunfire. Oh, dude. That sucks, dude. That's I had a 6 red on Gambit. I had a 6 red on Gambit, and I only had him at 3 stars, and it took forever to get him to 6. And then when they came out in Crucible with it, that they were going to do it with 6, it was like, yay, we're going to do this. It was great. It's fucking great. Worked out a little bit better than I thought, but I had to wait. Patience was key, my friend. Patience was key. We got that. Oh, dude. I love his pings, man. His pings are great. 7-6 Gambit? Yes. If I could get the 7 red on Rolk. Oh, that would be so great. I'm probably not going to get any type of bigger Quicksilver for a while, so I'll probably end up using whatever I got to get him to 3 red or 4 red, but that's it. Because he is... Fuck is he at? Where are you at, bro? Yeah, he's at 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past... I'm not getting 4, so... Unless I get another one, but I'm not buying nothing for it, so... I'll get a 3, and then I'll spend the credits to do it. So I could probably get Rolk and Quicksilver and be fine with it. I'll be happy with it. That'll be good for me. Got 3. Oh, Kidney Gardner. Dude, when you get him up to 6, that thing slaps, bro. That thing just, bah, bah. He's just pinging people out of existence. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Y'all are dying. You guys are dying. Dying badly. They're gone, bro. Alright. Oh, shoot. Is there any other of these guys that I could push up? No. She's got one more ahead of her. What are we missing? Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's going to be a hot while. Here's uses a whip. Yeah, the wet noodle is really nice, though. It could basically tell you to, hey, beef up your characters. That's essentially what he's there for. He's essentially there to tell you, beef up your characters, stop fucking around, and beef up your characters, please. Do that. Please. And you'll be okay. So... It is what it is. But hey, you gotta beef up these characters. If you don't, then you're not gonna be left behind. You just won't be able to battle as hard. That's all. As much as you'd like to, you won't be able to. And that's what that kind of sucks. But whatever. It is what it is. There's only so much you could do. He said, damn. Oh my god. Yeah, She-Hulk's the last one for me. I need to get She-Hulk beefed up. I get She-Hulk beefed up, I could take them in to get the next one. And Scarlet Witch is the last one for Darkhold. Death Seed looks like it's gonna be a fucking minute. Death Seed looks like it's gonna be a while. So mutant gear is scarce as fuck. I did it just for the node. That's all I did it for. Yeah, you gotta go searching for them. So like, I'd have to go searching for whatever mutants I want to build up, which is Death Seed. So I'd have to go over here and see what I have, what I'm short of, and usually it's something over here. So all this will be blanked out. I got to get more of these guys and keep going. And it's going to take a hot minute, but whatever. And there we go. Oh, at least I got 8. I guess that's good. I guess that makes it for today. Thanks a lot, guy. Thanks a lot. Shit. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but holy fuck. Taco. All right. Oh, fucking Bag, man. All right, Bag. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Hit me, bro. Hit me. Oh, you'll pick Quicksilver? Oh, well, thank you. Okay, what else we got? The chat can pick the... Oh, fuck, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Chat hates my guts. They don't like... They hate my life. They want to destroy my life. Like, all they want to do is just ruin my day with shit characters. Alright, chat... Bag is giving everybody the beautiful, beautiful option to pay. Oh god, fuck. Alright, we got Namor up there. Yeah, we're getting the beautiful option of picking characters now. So chat, you can pick characters. So whoever gets the first 7 characters out, fuck you, Lange. Let's see. Alright, let's go, let's go. Boom. I don't want to build Noir. He's just not doing it for me, man. He's just not there. It's just not. Swarm? Fuck, dude. You guys are really just fucking hitting the bottom of the